I smiled at strangers today. None of them reminded me of you. I changed my time zone, but not my heartbreak. You made it easy to go by, never asking me to stay. I found new skies, but your storm still follows. Your absence fits better than this new language. I whispered your name in a crowd. No one turned. I left to stop begging for crumbs of affection. New country, same ache. Your goodbye was colder than this unfamiliar winter. You held me like a souvenir, easily left behind. I vanished from your world. You didn't blink. I crossed a border. You never crossed the room. I'm still waiting for a don't go. You loved me softly. The leaving hurt louder. I loved you in silence. Now I leave in silence. My new home has sunlight. My soul still shivers. I traded cities. I didn't trade the loneliness. I learned the word for goodbye in 5 languages. None felt right. I mailed my last letter to someone who stopped reading. I stayed until staying felt like death. You'll miss me when I become unreachable. I left, not because I stopped loving you, because I started loving me. I crossed oceans to stop replaying our last conversation. You felt like home, but you kept changing the locks. I walked out of the airport and into my rebirth. My shadow no longer kneels in your absence. You lost me in pieces. Now I leave whole. I changed my address, not my ache. I left the version of me that begged for you. In another life, I would have stayed. In this one, I'm surviving. Your love expired before my visa did. I didn't move on. I just moved away. You were the airport I kept circling, never landing. Your name still shows up in my dreams, not my calls. I kissed the sky today. It didn't ask about you. New passport stamp, same broken heart. You stopped choosing me. So I chose distance. My soul packed its bags long before my flight. You'll hear about my life in cities you'll never visit. I don't need a map. I follow the places where you don't exist. I left the room hoping you'd follow. You stayed. You lost someone who would have stayed for nothing. I leave behind your silence like a forgotten prayer. You became a story I stopped telling. You forgot me like I was seasonal. I cried at the airport. No one held me like you once did. I gave you time. You gave me distance. I'm gone now. Don't text when it's too late. You were the home I couldn't live in anymore. I leave the country, but I take your ghost. You said nothing. That's what hurt the most. I wore your memory like a bruise. I told the sky your name, hoping it forgets. You held my hand until you didn't. You watched me unravel, then watched me leave. You turned love into something I had to escape. My tears cleared customs before I did. I asked the stars if they miss you too. You couldn't love me out loud, so I left quietly. I hoped you'd run after me. You walked away first. My heart skipped countries trying to forget your name. You closed the door. I walked through the world. I packed memories between socks and sorrow. You became a stranger before I became distant. I missed my old self, so I left everything. You made me feel like I was too much, so now I am everything. I left the pieces of me you never wanted. In my new city, no one knows how I broke. You became the silence between foreign words. I gave you all my goodbyes. You gave me none. If I had stayed, I would have shattered. I travel light now. You were always too heavy. You didn't stop me because you never started loving me. I burned the maps you used to ignore me. I was a storm. You only loved calm seas. Leaving the country hurt less than being unseen by you. You weren't the reason I stayed, but you were the reason I bled. I left the life where love had to beg. I didn't want a fresh start. I wanted you to care. The plane left. My heart still circles you like a ghost. My dear, I packed my bags, but I couldn't fit the memories of you. I'm crossing oceans, but your silence is the loudest sound I carry. I leave the country, but your name still haunts my passport. Distance is nothing. What breaks me is leaving without your blessing. I told them I'm leaving, but I never told them I'm breaking. They'll ask why I left. No one will mention your name. I booked a flight, but my soul stayed in your eyes. I'm leaving, not escaping, but you'll always wonder. The hardest part of goodbye is pretending I wanted to go. This country held you. That's why I stayed too long. You made a home in me. I only have a visa. I'm not running, I'm just choosing a place that doesn't echo you. I didn't leave for a better life. I left to forget you. I'm going far, but your memory travels faster. I'll land somewhere new, but my heart will be jet-lagged with you. I don't fear customs. I fear forgetting how your voice feels. They'll see stamps in my passport, not scars from you. You gave me no reason to stay, but every reason to ache. I'm moving countries, but grief still packs light. Some goodbyes aren't spoken, they're screamed in silence. I won't miss the place. I'll miss the version of you in it. Oceans between us can't drown what I haven't healed. My new life begins, but you still own the prologue. I'm leaving everything, including the illusion of us. You were my country. I'm now without citizenship. I never asked you to stop me. I just wished you would. I took the flight you never chased me to cancel. I'm flying thousands of miles, still can't escape what we never said. The hardest part, knowing you'll go on like I never left. I leave the country, but grief leaves fingerprints on my ticket. They'll say I'm brave, you'll know I'm broken. I carry a suitcase and the weight of your silence. Leaving feels lighter than staying unloved. My departure is not a betrayal, it's a survival. The airport is quieter than the space between us. I'll miss the sound of your name more than this city. Goodbye tastes like your name on my tongue. I'm not leaving you. I'm choosing myself where you wouldn't. My exit isn't sudden. It's everything you ignored. Love never asked me to go. You did. If I stay, I'll disappear. If I go, I might find me. I built a home in you, and now I'm exiled. I'm boarding a flight to forget how much I begged. I looked back once. That was the real goodbye. You won't notice I'm gone until you need me. The plane will land, but I'll still crash without you. I wanted a reason to stay. You gave me none. I'm not homesick. I'm heartsick. You're the only goodbye that echoes louder than jet engines. They'll say I changed countries. Only I know I lost a world. A new life begins. But you still haunt the layovers. I walked through airport gates, still chained to your memory. You didn't stop me, but God, I hoped you would. I leave with my body, you kept the pieces. Distance might save me, or bury me deeper in you. No city will fix the part of me you broke. I'm not gone. I'm just further away from your silence. I packed photos of everywhere but you. If love couldn't keep me, maybe time will. I'm chasing peace. You never handed it to me. My goodbye is whispered. Your absence is deafening. You won't hear from me, but you'll feel the void. I moved to survive. Loving you was killing me. They'll miss my presence. You'll miss my devotion. I wanted to leave with dignity, not desperation. This isn't adventure. It's escape from your indifference. I left my number. You never asked for it. You were my anchor. Now I float into nothing. I burned my bridges. You lit the match. I won't beg you to miss me. Distance will. My seatbelt's fastened, but my soul still trembles. They welcomed me, but I still ache for where I wasn't loved. I arrived, but your name stayed stamped in my soul. Your ghost got through immigration before I did. In a crowd of strangers, I miss your coldest version. You were my gravity. I had to escape orbit. I'm not healing here, just learning how to walk with wounds. Every street here is unfamiliar, but none are as cold as your silence. New skies don't change old wounds. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. I left the country, not the heartbreak. They say start fresh, but what if the rot was love? Your silence crossed borders with me. I left to stop checking my phone for your name. In this new city, I still wear your absence like perfume. They don't know my smile's stitched from sorrow. Every new hello feels like I'm betraying your memory. I'm not looking for love. I'm trying to unlove you. You're still in my dreams. Passport not required. They toast to my new life. I mourn the old us. You were the reason I stayed too long and left too quietly. I speak a new language, but still whisper your name. I deleted your number. The heart still remembers.